Hello everybody, Fiasco here, and today we have returned to the Magic Kingdom for the first time since the reopening. We went to Epcot last week and we mentioned this was the park we were heading to this week, and here we are. Let's check it out, see what we can do, see what we can get into, see how short the waits are, and kind of do a comparison from the trip to Epcot. And yeah, let's get to it. Right off the bat, walking into Main Street. This is a sight that you don't really ever get to see. So much space. Oh, and we have somebody coming by right now. The magic has already begun. Oh, I don't think they're coming our way. Oh, I'm sure they'll come all the way around. So I was mistaken. It looks like they stop right here in front of the Emporium entrance. And they exit the trolley car and walk back there in the car barn behind the firehouse. So if you want to catch Pooh and Friends, you want to be on this side of Main Street. Not on the confectionery side, but the Emporium side. Well, first, yeah, take in that look. That is quite the sight to see. Snap a thumbnail real quick. And let's go ahead and meander through the Emporium. We have our own versions of the child here from Mandalorian. Took a while for these to come out, but here they are. $24.99 for these guys. Not bad. How much is the Build-A-Bear one? I feel like probably twice that.
The Funko Pop is $45.
Wow. So not a bad deal at all. We got some new summer stuff here. Got this Magic Band limited release. Lots of sun and fun going on there with Mickey and the fruits. And some pool things that I can now conveniently use because I have a pool. And that's how big it is. Pretty good size. Have me there, and then Yuki and Moose. And Tiki on the bow. I haven't seen this one before either. This I Heart the Child, aka Baby Yoda shirt. $36.99. A little bit pricey, but definitely unique. So the real question here is, when you get up to this point of the castle, do you like to turn left or do you like to turn right? I can go either way, but today I heard a few people tell me that the people mover wasn't moving any people, but we're gonna go see for ourselves and confirm that with our own two eyes. So we're gonna turn right. And before we do, the band's coming by. So, can confirm the people mover is currently not moving any people, which is a shame because that is usually the first thing I head to, 9 times out of 10. Either that or Pirates. And if I do come to people mover first, I usually also jump on Carousel of Progress right afterwards, which is also temporarily closed. Buzz is open, but I feel like that's like probably the last ride I want to do at the moment, because there's, you know, a lot of touching involved, lots of guests touching the blasters, and I'm gonna stay away from that for the time being and continue moseying on this way. The Speedway looks like a walk-on. Not my absolute favorite ride in the world, but it's gonna give us a nice good look at the Tron construction. So we are going to do it. We are in our car, trusty number 33. That's good luck, I think. It's like Club 33. We got the 33 car. We got the exclusive special car. I'm not driving.
I'm driving.
Haley is. I'll be the co-pilot today.
I'm not a very good driver.
She doesn't know how to drive. This is her first time.
Shut up.
And I will be your tour guide.
How do you stop?
Our goal is to keep this this car on the track, but no promises, no promises. Coming up on our right here, you can see some Tomorrowland ambiance in the Tomorrowland Speedway sign.
Got a few slow drivers in behind. Okay.
Haley has a need for speed.
I have a need for speed, exactly.
She wants to go around these guys. But this metal contraption in the road won't let us.
No.
But on the other side of here, we're gonna have the Tron construction. I think we'll get a better view of it on the other side.
Wait till they're back. There we go.
Oh yeah, here's a really good look at it. If Haley doesn't crash us into something.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Oh no! Oh no! We're about to get on a little fender bender.
Well, now you can get a really good
That's a really good view at Tron. Look at that. Coming along really nicely. You're doing a great job.
Thank you.
Got the castle there on our right.
Spoke too soon.
You're doing a terrible job. Does that make you do a good job?
Yeah.
If I talk smack to you about your driving?
Yeah.
I can't compliment it because then it turns bad. Woo! This is not bumper cars.
No, it's not. I'm trying not to have that happen.
It looks like all the cars are doing the same thing, so I don't think it's actually your fault. I think it's just like
How it is.
the cars just have really poor handling. What I'm looking for, I really hope that they because this is Tomorrowland and all, I hope that they turn this track into a electric car track
Yeah.
instead of these smelly old cars. Maybe like Tesla or something would sponsor it. I don't know. Tell by the line drifting all the way back here that mine train is a definite no-go. I could assume as much though. I think last time I checked on the app, it was sitting at about 40 minutes, which is good for mine train, but still too rich for my blood right now. We are looking at a 30-minute wait right now. I'm assuming that's probably the highest wait in the park as well, which is pretty good. Pretty good, but like I mentioned in the previous vlog, we're not standing in the same place for prolonged periods of time. We're staying on the move and on our feet. I love these picture perfect views where parts of the park are just empty. It's really hot. I could jump in that fountain right now. Whoa, guys! Only 5 minutes for Voyage with the Little Mermaid.
Oh my god.
You never see that.
And then, I'm getting ahead of myself. The story began when Ariel fell head over fins in love. Wait, no, it
What's that word again? Street. They stayed all day in the sun, wandering free. Wish I could be part of that world.
But anyway, that's the story of our little mermaid. Of course, she ain't a mermaid no more. She's a pretzel now.
I just thought, hey, let's go to Pinocchio Village House and grab one of those slush puppies I talked about. And then look who it is. Pinocchio is here. Hi. Hey, Pinocchio. So good to see you. All right, so I decided to skip out on Pinocchio Village House. Honestly, felt a little too hectic with everybody at the door trying to mobile order on their phones. I know that's like, it makes sense that that's how they're going for, but in practice, it just wasn't really working out there, causing a lot of confusion with lots of families backed up at the doorway. So I'm deciding to mosey on along and try something else. Right here, as you're entering Adventureland from Frontierland, we have a relaxation station. This is where you can remove your masks.
Take it easy.
That's kind of a bummer. Pirates is a 35-minute wait, which I would say is like what it normally is.
It's kind of long.
That's kind of long.
I don't feel like waiting in this.
No, I'm not waiting in the line. It's nice because there's like nobody else in here besides like one other group. My bedroom. Huh? You're getting spooked? You have fear heights? This is your bedroom.
Okay, I need to get down. The best World.
Cover your mouth and nose when coughing and sneezing, and maintain physical distancing. Thank you for your cooperation.
All right. Next time you see us, it'll be time for dinner. So here is our menu here. You just open up your phone's camera, point it to that, and it scans it, and the menu pops up. You can also check out all our menus on wdwinfo.com. Links in the description below. I gave myself a haircut a few days ago, and I'm realizing that now that I'm taking my hat off at the dinner table, that people are going to be able to see my terrible haircut.
I helped him.
I did myself, and that Haley helped. The most butchered parts of my head is where Haley cut them too, somehow. But we both just ordered the Tastes Like Chicken because it is. And then when you say the title as you're supposed to, they say, what did they say?
They said, so they say.
So they say, yes. And we both also got the Schweitzer slushes, which is like they're apple slushes with bobas in them.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Yeah, so those should be good. Here are our non-alcoholic Schweitzer slushes and our river water. They gave us spoons, assuming for the bobas. $6.25, let's try it out. I do wish there were straws, but save the turtles.
There aren't?
Probably paper ones if you ask,
Yeah.
but the bobas won't go through them. That's definitely apple. Definitely apple, and definitely what I needed from this really hot, like 90-something degree day. This totally makes up for me not getting my slushie at Pinocchio Village House.
The boba. Amazing. It's like an ice cream.
It's like dessert before dinner. And here it is. The Tastes Like Chicken, because it is. Or so they say. It's been so long since I've had this. You can tell I liked my my boba slush. But you got the honey sriracha drizzle on there. Got some veggies sliced up really thin. The rice. Ugh, I'm happy right now. I have to issue a correction. I was referring to the sauce as sriracha. It's not. It's a chili glaze. There's nothing sriracha about it. I don't know why I thought it was. Let's take our first bites together. Sorry if I keep looking this way. I should be looking this way, but it's just a habit that I have a hard time catching sometimes. Again, I'm still looking at this side. Should be looking at this side, but yeah. Just as good as it always was.
This used to be my favorite restaurant until I had like the wave and like toppling. It's so good.
This is still one of my top 5 favorite things, for sure. It's so crispy. The crust is so crispy. And then with all that flavor from the drizzle. Oh. And look how like tender that chicken looks too. Crispy, tender, flavor, everything. Just 100%. All right, so let's recap. Jungle Skipper Canteen was amazing. in my opinion, the best dining at Magic Kingdom. The Tastes Like Chicken because it is, which I got and also my wife Haley got, $24 a piece. And then the 2 slushes were $6.50 or $6.25 each. Altogether the bill was $58 before tip. Not too bad for that kind of meal. I think it's really, really good. The Tastes Like Chicken, oh my goodness, if you haven't got it and you like fried chicken, go out of your way, get it. It's absolutely delicious. Now, crowds felt great. Really easy to walk around, never really bottlenecking too much. The only times we bottlenecked was when we tried to go into the quick service restaurant or tried to go into a store. That's really the only bottlenecky times that we had. Of course, the queue times for rides, some of them were walk-on, and others had, 20 to 30 minute waits, which we opted not to wait in. But still, those are pretty good wait times if you don't mind waiting in line. Excuse me, a little gassy burp there. Oh, I can smell the Tastes Like Chicken because it is all over again. TMI, sorry. But in comparison to Epcot, I will say that I think Epcot has the hunch over Magic Kingdom as far as how many walk-on things you can do. At Epcot, the only real things that I noticed that had long lines were Frozen Ever After, and surprisingly, Living with the Land was the second longest wait at 15 minutes, and everything else was just a walk-on. World Showcase had a decent amount of people in it, but social distancing was no problem, and the rest of the park was dead. And I like how the food carts, you could just walk up to them and get the food. Like I mentioned before, the mobile order only here at Magic Kingdom. Here at Magic Kingdom right now, it's literally for quick service. Everything is mobile order or bust, which I think is a great idea. But in practice, it gets a little messy because you have families walking up to these restaurants and these booths, kind of just like, hey, let's grab a bite to eat. And then they're like, sorry, mobile order only. So then you have this family of 6 trying to scan on their phones and get the mobile order only going. And then in the meantime, another family comes up and they're like, oh, we didn't know that either. And eventually you have this cluster of like 10 plus people all trying to figure out that they need to mobile order. And that's why I was talking about it was a little hectic. So I chose to just say, you know what? I'd rather just pay the extra money and get an awesome dinner at Jungle Skipper. And I'm really glad I did. I'm really glad I did, and I would recommend the same thing. I personally am not a huge fan of the quick service at Magic Kingdom. I like Animal Kingdoms, I like Epcot's. Magic Kingdom and Hollywood Studios, for me, their quick service is kind of although you do have Docking Bay 7 now at Hollywood, which I do really like a lot. But yeah, it felt great to be back. It felt even better that I was able to get no reservation, by the way. I had no reservation for Jungle Skipper, I just walked on in. So that felt really, really good. Didn't get to ride some of our favorites like Pirates because it still is demanding. Even after dinner, after we sat down and ate for about 40 minutes, it's still demanding a 40-minute wait, which I'm just not willing to wait in right now. But there's always next time, and all in all, the atmosphere here was pretty awesome. Can't wait to come back, and honestly, like I said, Epcot's getting the hunch right now out of the 2 parks I've visited so far, but I have Animal Kingdom next on the docket. So stay tuned for that video when it happens. Thanks so much for watching this one, and as always, make sure that you check the links down below for Dreams Unlimited Travel, www.dreamsunlimitedtravel.com. And at no additional cost to you, one of our travel experts can help you plan the vacation of your dreams. And that Epcot vlog that I was referencing, that's gonna pop up next to my head right now, along with some other members of the team going out and vlogging in the parks as well, so you can kind of see their experiences and their perspective as well. And that's gonna do it for today's video at Magic Kingdom. I hope you enjoyed, I hoped it was helpful. And leave us a comment down below if you've eaten at Jungle Skipper and what's your go-to entree. All right,
For the health and safety of
see you in the next one.
Please wear a face